Illustrating with pictures and shapes. You know, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and maybe I'm a little lazy, but I'd rather insert a picture into my Word document than to have to type out 1,000 words. So what we're going to do with our Busted Land and Hotel guided document, we've been working on in previous chapters, but you can go to the Chapter 9 folder of your exercise files and open up LH_guide 0901. So, and then you'll see exactly what I have here on the screen. And as we'll scroll down the first page, you'll see that we have headings for London. Oops. Headings for Paris, and also a heading for San Francisco. It would be nice to insert pictures of those cities just to spice up the first page and give a little nice description of something you might be able to expect from these cities. So let's go ahead and click in front of the W in West London. Go ahead and click there. That might be where we want our first image to go, right in front of the heading. Next, we're going to go to the Insert tab. And then from the Insert, we're going to select Pictures. And if you've been following along, it's in your exercise files, Chapter 9. And what I'm going to select for London, you can see that I have it set to all pictures. There's a number of pictures that can be inserted. Those are JPEGs, PNG files, BMP or bitmap files, and GIFs. These are all here if we wanted to have those inserted into a Word document. So what we have here is that all of these images, most of them are JPEGs, and we have one TIFF image. So as for our West London, I think the double-decker bus image is going to be perfect. So I'm going to click that, and I'm going to click Insert. And you can see it's inserted right here in front of the W in our West End London. So that way it's inserted as though it's another character, just like we've just typed something in front of the W in West. So it's going to stay with this heading if we start to add an extra line and move things around. We'll get to that of how text and images interact with one another later on in another chapter. But let's go down to the Latin Quarter Paris and click just in front of the L. And we're going to do the same thing. We'll go up to the Insert tab, select Pictures. And what we're going to select here is we're going to select the tower. And I'm going to click Insert, and that inserts my tower. So then we go a little bit further down in our document, and we're going to do the same thing for Bonao Heights, San Francisco. We're going to click just in front of the B, and we go Insert, Picture, and we're going to select the hot stones and click Insert. And as you see, the document ran over the page. So what I want to do is scroll back up just a little bit because I want everything to fit on the first page. I see I have some blank lines here, so I'm going to select. I'm going to click my delete key. I'm going to hit that a couple of times to bring it back up. So, okay, so we have some images here. So we can also draw our own, and we can also use shapes to insert our own effects. So that's what we're going to do next. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of page 2. I'm going to double click in the footer area to open up the footer. And what I want to insert here, over here in the left-hand corner, is I'd like to insert a rectangle. So I'm going to go up to the Insert tab, and I'm going to select Shapes. And as you see, we have all types of shapes. We have lines and rectangles and basic shapes and block arrows and all kinds of things for flow charting, call outs, and so on. So what I'd like to do is select the rectangle. So I'm going to select that. And as I said, I want to click it here in the left-hand corner. And I'm going to select it. I'm kind of going to drag over to size it. So, also, if I'd like to change the color, I can go ahead and select that. Maybe I want a little bit lighter color, maybe. Maybe I don't like that color. Maybe I want it just a little darker so that it kind of matches the writing above. You feel at home in our neighborhood. I also want to do an outline, and I'm going to select the same color so it looks more authentic. Just going to size it a little more. I want it to look very professional on our page. And just move it up a little. Next, I'm going to click outside. And I'll scroll down to the next page. And I see that it's on my next page. And the next page. So luckily, we don't have any sections, and all of our footers are the same on every page. So that's a quick lesson in how to insert a shape into our document, as well as how to insert images.